notice that sometimes your mind is saying one thing, your emotions are saying another, and your body's reacting in a completely different way? And before you realize it, you feel overwhelmed, anxious, emotionally drained, or completely disconnected from yourself. And one part of you wants to move forward, another part feels afraid, and another part just wants certainty or safety. And this is exactly why so many people struggle internally, because they are trying to function while their head, heart, and gut are pulling in different directions. Most people are taught to only listen to their thoughts, think logically, be rational, push through, but a healthy self-relationship is not built through thoughts alone. It comes from understanding the relationship between your head, your heart, and your gut, because these three systems are constantly communicating with each other. They're shaping the way you think, feel, respond, connect, and experience life. And your head is your thoughts, your beliefs, your interpretations, the stories you create about yourself and the world around you. Your heart is your emotional experience, what you feel emotionally, how connected you are, the hurt you feel, the love, the rejection, the value, or emotional safety, and what you're feeling within you. Your gut is your instinctive system, your sense of safety, your nervous system, your responses, the part of you that reacts before your mind even has time to process what's happening. When these three are aligned, you feel grounded, you feel clearer, your reactions slow down, you trust yourself more. But when they are out of sync, you start living in internal conflict. Your head may be saying everything is fine while your heart is still holding pain from previous experiences, and your gut feels unsafe or uncertain. That mismatch creates anxiety, emotional overwhelm, overthinking, self-doubt, and emotional exhaustion. And this is why sometimes you can logically know someone loves you, yet emotionally feel insecure. It's why you can know you are capable yet still feel anxious before opportunities. It's why you can want peace but still react emotionally in ways you later regret. Your nervous systems are not aligned, and the problem is that most people judge themselves for this. They think something is wrong with them. They think they are too emotional, too sensitive, too reactive, too anxious. But what's actually happening is that your internal systems are trying to communicate with you. And because you don't fully understand them yet, they begin working against each other instead of together. So how do you start balancing them? The first step is awareness. You begin noticing which part of you is leading in certain moments. Is your head creating assumptions? Is your heart reacting emotionally from pain or fear? Or is it your gut responding from uncertainty or emotional threat? Most people react automatically without pausing to understand what's actually happening internally. So imagine somebody takes longer to reply to your message than usual. Your head immediately starts analyzing, did I say something wrong? Are they losing interest? Have I upset them? Your heart begins feeling rejected or disconnected emotionally, and your gut responds with tension, anxiety, or unease. And suddenly your whole entire emotional state changes over one situation, not because the situation itself is dangerous, but because your nervous system became dysregulated altogether. The second step is slowing the process down. Instead of immediately reacting, pause and ask yourself 3 questions. What am I trying to achieve here? Am I thinking right now? What am I feeling emotionally? And what is my body trying to tell me? That simple awareness interrupts automatic patterns and brings you back into connection with yourself. Because often your head is creating fear-based assumptions. Your heart is reacting from previous emotional wounds, and your gut is simply searching for safety. When you begin separating these responses, you stop becoming consumed by them. And that's why the third step is so important. The third step is learning how to soothe and support each part of yourself instead of fighting it. Your head needs clarity, your heart needs compassion, and your gut needs safety. So your head needs you to challenge distorted thoughts instead of automatically believing them. Your heart needs emotional honesty instead of suppression. And your gut needs calming, grounding, breathing, rest, consistency, and environments that feel emotionally safe. And this is so important because many people try to heal only through thinking positively, but your nervous system does not respond to positive thinking alone. If your gut feels unsafe and your heart feels emotionally wounded, your mind will keep spiraling no matter how logical you try to be. A healthy self-relationship means that you have to learn to listen to yourself properly, not judging your reactions, not shaming your emotions, and not ignoring your instincts, but understanding what each part of you is communicating and helping them work together instead of against each other. And over time, something powerful begins to happen, and it takes practice. You stop needing as much reassurance externally because you start creating steadiness internally. You stop abandoning yourself emotionally just to feel accepted. You stop reacting from panic and start responding from awareness. And you feel calmer because your internal world becomes less chaotic. And this doesn't mean you never feel anxious, emotional, or uncertain again. It just means you stop being controlled by those feelings. You begin understanding yourself more deeply, and that changes everything about the way you show up in relationships, your decisions, your work, communications, your boundaries, and life itself. Because the healthiest relationship you will ever build is not just with another person, it's with yourself, with your thoughts, with your emotions, with your nervous system. Your ability to stay connected to yourself, even during uncertainty, will remain strong. So if you have been feeling emotionally overwhelmed and anxious and reactive and disconnected, or constantly at war within yourself, maybe the answer is not that something is wrong with you. Maybe your head, heart, and gut simply need reconnecting. And the more you understand that, the relationship within yourself, the more balanced, grounded, and emotionally free you'll begin to feel. If this resonated with you, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos on emotional wellness and anxiety and relationships, and building a healthier relationship with yourself as well as others. And if you want to go deeper into understanding your thoughts, emotions, and your behaviors, my book Fix Me is linked below. I'll see you in the next video.